Hey guys, it's Dr. Dragonite here, and welcome to Runescape Rambles episode 7. Today we're going to talk about leagues, my first impressions, and a few things that I think they could have done a little bit better. We're going to start out with how I kind of started leagues, going through everything. So I started out going through all the relics because I ended up waking up 4 hours later after release, and there was really nothing I could do at that point to prepare. I did try and stay up. I took a nap and everything, and then servers didn't go down until like 3 o'clock in the morning my time. And at that point, I was like, okay, I'm going to take a nap, and the rest is history. I slept right through it. So I didn't get the initial release, but you can see by the video it's pretty popular. So we start out by just going over all the relics, reading through them to get a general idea of what they do and where we're getting. And when I started leagues, I did not want to be like competitive, trying to compete for rank 1 or Dragon Cup or anything. The Trailblazer League to me is kind of like a experience to have that you can try and build the most overpowered setup for, especially in this league, a specific style that you want. Before leagues, I did predict that the combat relics were going to be style specific, because if you make all the styles broken, then you're not kind of forced to be a specialist in anything. And I think it's a really good thing that Jagex made tier 3 and tier 6 relics kind of more specialized and focused on one specific attack style each. It's not as unique and creative as they could have been if they added like mechanics to every style, but it is the best possible middle ground for balance. We did say that the relics would give double attack speed rounded up for when you did choose a combat style, so that's pretty cool. It really changes the game. Our main goal when starting this league, the plan was to get the most powerful blowpipe possible, and I'm gonna change that plan, I think, because of the small fact that I think it's basically going to be impossible to get enough dragon dart tips and stuff to fletch my own dragon darts. I could probably get a bunch of rune darts. I can go camp metal dragons, get like 200 rune darts, and that may be the way that I get. I am very close now. If you do check me out later, there's a link to my live stream down below. We're going to live stream as much as possible, and we're pretty close to the first combat relic, and we are going to choose range still, even though our goal is not to make the most powerful blowpipe in the game anymore. I'm still looking to try and get that blowpipe, fill it up with some darts, some scales, have a one-tick blowpipe that I can basically plow through some bosses with. And one of the things that I'm going to also try and do is, I was thinking about, instead of unlocking the desert area, what I would do is I would go to, I believe it's Asgarnia for Falador with Cerberus, Giant Mole, the Crafting Guild. It's got God War's Dungeon. We probably won't go to God War's Dungeon, but it's entirely possible with a blowpipe, and if we do like 5 clue scrolls and get really lucky with God War's Dungeon items, it is entirely possible we could make a trip or two to God War's Dungeon and see ourselves testing out a one-tick blowpipe there. But we are going to focus on getting the blowpipe and then just having some fun with ranged weapons and seeing how far we can kind of get. I spent a lot of time at Tree Spirits. This was my main plan to start the league, and I know right here it's kind of the beginning. However, what you gotta realize is that I actually got a rune hatchet on my very first drop, but that's not enough for a self-sufficient account. You need nature runes, you need coins, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So what I did is I went and sold my first rune hatchet, and I bought more runes so that we could get some more nature runes. We can get some more rune hatchets, maybe an addy hatchet, alch those, and eventually get to 55 mage. And I ended up going 152 extra tree spirits dry of my second rune hatchet. And I'm pretty sure that's unlucky. It forced us to go train some fletching, alch some bows. We got some combat levels. We are almost level 70 magic from tree spirits and rock golems. And the rock golems are a huge reason why I'm thinking about changing my plan, because I don't want to be here anymore, and the rock golems are supposed to drop a rune pickaxe at about 1 in 128. And as of making this video, I'm at about 110 rock golem kills, and I haven't seen a rune pickaxe, an addy pickaxe, or a bronze pickaxe yet. So this is stuff that I don't really want to spend time on anymore. And I think hunting crystal imps or something, or metal dragons for rune darts, is actually going to be more efficient. Another thing you got to remember in leagues is some random events actually give you really, really good supplies for the time it takes to do the random events. In this case, Molly is one of the best, along with the pinball one. They give you gems generally, and in this we got 4 emeralds. Those are some Ring of Duelings. We did unlock Kandarin, so we will be able to use Ring of Duelings to get to Castle Wars. We won't be able to go to the Ferox Enclave or Duel Arena, but it is close to a bank, and it's something we can use to get some crafting XP. Here's the rock golems. It's not that interesting, but I want to kind of explain that it takes a lot of effort and time to get the runes to be able to do these kind of things. And when you get screwed over to the point where you're like, okay, I'm level 70 magic already, I'm about to hit my tier 3 relic, if you're not having fun, it might be time to change your plan. And that's really where I'm going, is I'm going to try and change my plan. That way, I actually have some fun playing the game, and I'm not just stuck at rock golems at 5 times the drop rate trying to get a rune pickaxe. And that's really where I want to be with leagues. My first impression is it's a great league overall. I really hope that everybody else is having as much fun as me, if not 10 times more fun. If you'd like to kind of chat about your league experience and stuff, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you're excited to see how far I actually get in leagues, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can check out my progress. We'll have a video up about every Friday. And from there, you can watch my stream if you want to watch the live action and you're just playing leagues, and maybe you want a little bit of maybe not advice, but a different perspective on where we're actually gonna be and how we're training and so on and so forth. I don't really have a plan, but we are going all over the place. We've unlocked birdhouses, we've unlocked farming patches. We've pretty much got everything we need to get the ball rolling. And if you want me to kind of explain how to get the ball rolling and have specific questions, don't forget to check out the stream. The link will be in the description, and I hope to see you guys and your awesome league accounts at the end of this 2 months. Have a great day, and thanks for listening to this episode of Runescape Rambles.